Chapter 1 of Barry Blake of the Flying Fortress. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by David Wales. Barry Blake of the Flying Fortress by Gaylord DuBois. Chapter 1, Randolph Field. The bus from San Antonio pulled in to the curb and stopped. The door snapped open. Half a dozen uniformed upperclassmen wearing grim expressions moved closer to the vehicle. "Roll out of it, you misters!" bawled their leader in a voice of authority. "Shake the lead out of your shoes! Pop to it!" Barry Blake and Chick Enders were among the first out of the bus, but they were not quick enough to suit the reception committee. "Are you all crippled?" rasped the spokesman of the upper-class processors. "Come alive and fall in here, on this line. Dress right! I said dress! Don't stick your necks out. Attention! Hope you haven't forgotten all the military drill you learned at primary. You, mister, rack it back. Eyes on a point, and out with your chest if you have any. Keep those thumbs at your trouser streams. All right, here's your baggage tag. Write your name on it. Tag your baggage, and make it snappy. Stand at attention when you're finished. Hurry, that's it. Take baggage in left hand. Left, not right, and wipe off your smile, mister. Spetter. Mr. Danvers, you will now take charge of the dum-dums." Barry was sweating. The blazing Texas sun was in his eyes. His chest ached for a normal, relaxed breath, yet he dared not move. Mr. Danvers' barking command came as a sharp relief. "Right face! Forward! March! Hup, hup, hup! Pull those chin spacks! Hup, hup! Eyes on a point, and hold your right hand still. This isn't a goose step. Hup, hup! Shoulders back! Grab a brace! You're in the Army now! Hup, hup! Detachment halt!" For more strained moments the new arrivals stood on the arched stoop of the Cadet Administration Building and listened to acid instructions. The talk dealt with the proper manner of reporting for duty. The tone of it, however, showed the processor's profound doubt of the dum-dums' ability to do anything properly. It was deliberately maddening. Barry Blake felt a wave of hot resentment sweep over him. A second later, cool reason met it and drove it back. "They're just trying to see if we underclassmen can take it," he told himself. "A cadet's got to learn how to be an officer and a gentleman in any situation. They're teaching us the quick, hard way, that's all." Barry held his tough, well-proportioned muscles a little less stiffly. He wondered how Chick Enders was taking the processing's verbal jabs. From where he stood he could see Chick's short, bandy-legged figure quiver under the barrage of upper-class sarcasm. Chick's good-natured mouth was a hard line, and his eyes were pale blue slits above his pug nose. The homely cadet was having a hard time trying not to explode. Suddenly he relaxed, and Barry, seeing it, chuckled inwardly. He had known Chuck Enders since they were both in kindergarten. When he got angry, the kid's blond bristles would stick up like the fuzz of a newly hatched chick. That always meant a fight, unless Chick's sense of humor got the upper hand, as it had just now. While the processor's stinging remarks continued, Barry's memory flashed back to the day that he and Chick had graduated from the Craryville High School. Barry had been valedictorian of the class, and Chick, he recalled, had been prouder of the fact than anyone. There was an almost hound-like loyalty in the homely youth's soul, and his hero was Barry Blake. From their earliest snowball fights to high school and varsity games, where Barry carried the ball and Chick ran interference, it had always been the same. Both had enlisted at the same time and later applied for flight cadet training. "I'm glad we're still together," Barry thought, with another glance at his friend's freckled profile. "If he'd been sent to any other basic training school than Randolph Field, I'm afraid it would have broken Chick's heart. We'll be together here for 9 weeks. After that, well, there's a war on. We'll train and fight wherever we're sent, and no complaints." "All right, you misters," the upperclassman's voice broke in on Barry's thoughts. "Right face! Column right march! You'll receive your company and room assignments upstairs. Try not to forget them." Still under a running fire of orders and caustic comments, the suffering dum-dums were taken to the supply room. Here each new cadet proceeded to draw a full outfit of bedding, clothing, and equipment. "I feel like a walking department store," Chick Enders muttered as he joined the line behind Barry. "They
Sample complete. Ready to continue?